doesn't seem to have had many friends.
He didn't have any. Jim Carey was about the most unlovable guy I ever met.
I thought you were friends during the war.
Yeah, well, he was a sergeant in my outfit. I watched him lie, cheat, and steal halfway across Germany. Made a fortune in the black market. Jim Carey was world champion rat fink.
If you feel like that, why are we here?
He saved my life once.
And I suppose you do owe him something.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Jim was great with women, but it took him a little while to find out what kind of guy he was.
For a man with no friends, he's getting quite a send-off.
Good afternoon, brothers. Sorry we were late. I hope you'd have no objection if I were to say a few words in respect of the dear departed.
Go ahead.
In this black hour of fond remembrance, when the great sorrow, as dark as a raven's wing, swoops into the memory and clouds the eyes with tears, as cold as the angel of death himself, we call back in gentle memory the man who was so dear, kind, decent, honest and true friend that he was.
I think they're at the wrong funeral.
A man of infinite goodness. His forgiveness for those he loved was endless. Unceasing. Please, will you excuse us, gentlemen?
I've never seen a funeral like this in my life.
Well, you never saw anybody like Jim Carey in your life. Everything about him was weird.
Including the people.
Especially the people.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's a silver star, isn't it?
Awarded to Sergeant James Carey for courage above and beyond the call of duty. He got this for bringing me in under fire. I was wounded in the leg. A couple of machine guns were blasting at him. He came out and got me.
And what's the photograph?
I was taken in Berlin. You want to know how Jim Carey died, you'll find out at 17 Galton Street tonight at 8. Hi.
We need more heat. It should be hotter, much hotter.
Seems pretty hot in here right now.
Not so hot as the fires of hell. We must have more heat so we can get used to the flames of eternal damnation. It should be hotter, much hotter. We must have it much, much hotter.
Captain. Thanks for coming to my funeral. Hey, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Hi, Jim. Welcome back. Hardly had time to miss you.
How are you, buddy? You know, you're the one guy I really counted on being at that ceremony, and there you were. Oh, that really touched me. Made me feel all warm inside. You know what I mean?
Who you hiding from, Jim?
Oh, that's sharp, Captain. That's real sharp.
Well, I didn't figure you'd go to all that trouble just for a couple of bunches of flowers.
Well, as a matter of fact, ever since I got out of the brig, the cops have been kind of cramping my style. So I arranged to die.
Well, you fooled everybody, Jim. Everybody. That medal in the car was a cute bit, too.
Yeah, I liked it. I knew it would get you here.
All right, I'm here. For what?
Oh, we're pals, aren't we, Captain? Pals from way back.
We've known each other for a long time. What do you want?
I want to give you $1 million.
Who do I have to kill?
Now, wait a minute, Captain. You listen to me. You listen good. I've got something set up, see? This is the biggest action of my life. This is the one. When we pull this off, we'll walk away with more money than you ever dreamed of.
And you want to give me a piece of it?
That's right.
You never gave anybody anything in your whole life. What do you need me for?
You've got 3 shops. You've got a reputation for honesty.
You want me to fence it for you?
Right again. Now, wait a minute. Look, the only reason I got a piece of this action is because I promised to bring in the buyer, and that's you, Captain.
How are they going to like it when you tell them the buyer's not interested?
Now, look. You don't have to make up your mind right away. You think about it, huh? I'll call you tomorrow, say about 3.
No call, Jim. You'll be wasting threepence. See you.
Captain, you know that medal I left in your car? The one they gave me for saving your life? I want you to have that, Captain. It'll remind you, you owe me a favor.
How come you weren't taken in with the funeral?
We almost were, until someone decided to check on the doctor. He'd been struck off the medical register years ago. He faked the death certificate. An orderly at the morgue took a bribe. The rest was easy. They buried a coffin full of books. What did Carey tell you?
That he was planning a caper. Something pretty big.
Did he say what the caper was?
Nobody invited me in.
And you refused?
He's calling me tomorrow afternoon for my answer. Can I get myself another drink?
No, I'm so sorry. Yes, of course. Do please help yourself. Mannering, I've got to know what they're planning. When Carey telephones you tomorrow, I'd like you to accept.
Took you long enough to get around to it. The answer's no.
Do you want to tell me why?
The guy saved my life once.
So?
Look, I know you can give me a dozen good reasons why I should go along with this deal. Makes no difference. Carey's a rat, he's a thief, anything you want to call him. But I owe him a favor. I won't sell him out.
I don't usually go in for name-calling, Mannering, but there's one you've missed out on. Murderer. It's true. The little we do know about Carey's plans, we got through an agent whom we'd planted in his cell. Last week, that agent was killed.
You wouldn't invent something like that just to hook me in, would you?
You know darn well I would. But it happens to be true.
You don't make it easy.
Ours isn't an easy business.
Look, Tim, one of these days I'm going to stop fooling around with your special assignments and get out. And when I do, I'm going to come in here and bust you one right in the jaw.
It must be something to do with the mixing of races that makes you Americans so volatile. When you've got Carey's instructions, don't contact us. We'll keep an eye on you.
Thanks a lot. That's a gray switch. Mannering into Judas when the clock strikes 3.
Captain, what's the verdict? I knew I could count on you, baby. It'll be like old times being together again, you know what I mean? You put out the word that you're taking a 3-week vacation and just follow orders. I'll see you. Got him.
I'm sorry.
Don't you ever knock?
If I did, I'd miss all that lovely scenery.
It's nice working with you again.
Yeah.
Let's concentrate on business.
All right.
Templeton Green told me to keep in contact with you. That's all.
Now, come on in. I'll fix you a drink.
Do you know what you're supposed to do when you get to Edinburgh?
No, the train ticket and the reservation just arrived this morning in the mail. What are you using for a name this time, Cordelia?
Cordelia. Darlison. Weren't there any instructions for the ticket?
No. No. Nothing at all. You know, you're really very pretty to be an agent.
You're not so bad as an antique dealer. You're making this very tough for me. I guess someone will contact you at the station.
Yeah, I guess so. Edinburgh is hours away. We got a long, lonely night ahead of us.
I've got some communications equipment for you. I'll get it.
I was just freshening your drink.
Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
I'm just being hospitable.
Now let's concentrate on business, please.
Anything you say.
These are receiver transmitters, range about 16 square miles. We each have one. The channel on mine will be open all the time, so I can get your messages day or night.
Good.
I think that's about all for the moment.
Aren't you coming in?
You've got quite an assignment ahead of you. I suggest for both our sakes that you get a good night's sleep.
The thing I like about you is your iron will.
It's the iron won't that's most difficult.
Would you like to sit up and play cards or something?
Cards, I don't mind. It's the or something I'm trying to fight. Good night.
What are you doing here?
Jim Carey sent me now. Ease off.
Don't ever try that again. What do you want?
We're getting off.
Not me, buddy boy. I'm booked through to Edinburgh.
You just do as you're told. We're getting close. Now, you coming or not?
Get my grip. Hey, here, put this in the bag. Where are we going?
Oh, find out.
Don't forget that bottle. We pulling a job around here somewhere?
You ask too many questions. Now hurry.
Just want to make sure I've got all my things.
Anything you need, I'll buy you. Now come on. You ready?
All set.
What happened? Why have we stopped?
It's nothing to worry about, miss. Only pulled the communication cord. We'll be moving off again in a minute.
Hiya, Captain. Great to see you. How do you like the way we operate? Pretty good, huh?
A little melodramatic, but effective.
I should say it's effective. Your trail is stone cold dead now. Okay, move it. You better meet the crew. That's Charlie. Pretty good heavyweight this time.
We met.
That's Owen Davies, a really great mechanic.
True, true. Also, in all modesty, one of the most superlative drivers of all time.
And a great kidder, huh?
What time do we get to Edinburgh?
Edinburgh? Nah, that was just part of the cover. We're on our way back to London.
I should have anticipated that they might take him off the train. By the time I was dressed, we were moving again.
We're in business to be wise before the event, not after it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
At least I was able to pick up his signal before he went out of range. We know he's headed for London.
London?
We'll have to wait for him to contact us. He's still got the transmitter.
Oh, of course. That transmitter covers 16 square miles. London covers 616 square miles. Sort him out of that lot.
Like some tomato juice, brother?
We've been waiting here all day. How much longer?
Not much longer, Captain. Just take it easy.
Well, I've been cooped up here long enough. I think I'll get some air.
We stay inside. Come on, take it easy, you two. We're all on the same team, remember?
What's going on?
Hello, baby. You're looking gorgeous as ever. Captain, I told you you had a surprise coming. Well, this is Helga. She's running the whole operation.
Hello.
Jim, there are some things in the car. Fetch some for me, will you? Give him a hand. You're getting impatient. Sitting around doing nothing. It won't last long.
Good. So far, nobody's told me what we're going after.
All in good time, Mr. Mannering. Now you're here, the first part of the plan is complete.
I don't see why I have to be here. As I understand it, my only part in this deal is to advise you on the stuff to take and then fence it for you.
I trust no one. No offense. But with everybody here, I feel I can really control everything.
Makes sense. Tell me, what's between you and Jim Carey?
He seems to think he has a certain exclusive privilege. Because of this, he does exactly as I tell him.
Looks like you bought out the whole supermarket. Great, isn't she? Have you shown the captain the target yet?
I was just about to. Owen,
that's it, huh?
Yes, it's a perfect replica. We shall practice on it day and night. Know it so well we could do the whole operation blindfold. Take a good look, Mr. Mannering.
Electric eye, huh? Operates these 4 shutters.
Right. Switch off! But until all 4 shutters are down, the alarm bell doesn't go off. The whole thing is tricked out in a dozen different ways, but with the right training, we can get past them all.
Helga's figured every angle.
I've spent a great deal of money to plan this job. You've all been very carefully chosen. I'll let nothing jeopardize it. Know this now, Mr. Mannering. If anyone should step out of line, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd kill him. And that includes you.
Yes. All right. Start again in the morning. Radio monitor cards. Nothing. Well, let's see if we have better luck tomorrow.
And if we don't make contact then?
Then there'll be nothing that we or anyone else can do to help him.
You all ready?
Yeah.
All right. Go. That much noise would have activated the audio alarms. Keep on going. Come on, Jim, hurry up. Remember, you're pushing it through bars here, so be careful. You're too close. Move back a bit. You stupid, clumsy fool. That's all it takes. One touch, don't you know? Just one. Switch that thing off.
I'm sorry, Helga.
Sorry. The case closes up tighter than an oyster, and you are sorry. Get this through your thick skulls. This is tricked out with every alarm device in the business. There's no room for any possible error. If you aren't a whole lot better tomorrow, I call the whole thing off. Understand? I'll be here at 7. Be ready to go to work.
Helga, I want to word with you.
Well?
It's Mannering. I don't trust him.
He's done something?
No, it's nothing I can put my finger on. But I've got a funny feeling about the guy.
Jim vouched for him?
I know all that. But I still don't trust him.
I think you're wrong, Charlie. But it never does to go against instinct. Keep an eye on him for me. If you're right, you know what to do.
Hello, Control. This is Mannering. Do you read me? Over. Calling Control. Come in, please. Calling Control. Come in, please.
Evening, brother. Going somewhere?
Look, for the 10th time, I went out for a smoke. I don't like being cooped up in this freak joint.
He's lying. He's trying to contact someone.
Look, I've taken just about all I'm going to from you.
Stop it, both of you.
Helga, I know this guy. If he couldn't be trusted, I wouldn't have brought him in. So you went out for a smoke. What's so wrong with that?
I tell you what's wrong. My orders were that everyone stayed inside.
All right, then what's this punk doing out there? And him?
I told Charlie to keep an eye on things.
Come on, Helga. There's no harm done. And there's one more thing. I'm sick and tired of being treated like a second-class citizen. I'm in this thing up to here, the same as the rest of you. Now, I want to know what the deal is, and now.
This morning's paper, middle page, read all about it. I want to check that radio control. You sure it's going to work?
I checked the whole system. It'll work a treat.
It'll better.
Charlie, get the floor plan. You better start the trial runs again.
You don't fool around, do you?
This is the main showpiece at the International Jewelers Congress. It's being held at the Regent Hotel. I've occupied a suite at that hotel for the past month. Come and look at this. The ordinary exhibition is here. What we are after is in here through this small anteroom. The service lift here, my suite, is on the floor below.
What kind of protection does it have?
Well, apart from the audio detectors and the touch-sensitized floors, 2 guards are locked into that anteroom every night, and a watchman makes a visual check from outside every 30 minutes.
I'd rather take Fort Knox.
Perhaps we'll make that our next job.
I think I'd like to take a look at this before we hit it.
Why not? We'll both go this afternoon, like 2 ordinary, respectable visitors.
Fine.
The fairground.
Makes the crown jewels look like trinkets, doesn't it?
Be able to get rid of them?
Most of it. Don't bother with that tiara, though. The stones won't cut up too well. Too easily traced. The orb's no good either. The value's all in the workmanship. Won't be worth much melted down.
Excuse me.
They bring the steel cage in when they close down at night.
Right.
You say that dais there is a touch-sensitized area.
Mm-hmm. Drop so much as a paper handkerchief on it, and every alarm in the place goes off. And microphones everywhere, too. Any sound above a certain level starts the bells.
How do you deal with the guards?
I'll show you on the way out. Charlie spent 3 days here last month. As far as the hotel's concerned, he was just a ventilation engineer making a routine check. But in that particular shaft, he left a small cylinder of gas. Its valve is radio operated.
You've thought of everything, haven't you?
If I hadn't, we're all going to spend a very long time in prison.
Welcome back, Mannering. You've got a visitor.
Who is she?
You mean to tell me you don't know?
Why should I?
It's no good, John. They made me tell.
Easy, Charlie, easy.
How is it?
I don't know. It looks like a bad sprain there.
Oh, the stinking, lousy luck.
Well, one thing's sure. We don't do no job.
Why not? Why can't we?
Because I'm out of action, that's why. Look, this is a four-handed job. You can't do it with less. By the time we find and train another guy, the exhibition will be over.
I've spent too much time and money to throw this away. We're going ahead. Four-handed. Just as we planned.
What?
Gently, brother, gently.
Listen to me. We're going through with the job. You will be the fourth man.
You're out of
You're
your
crazy.
mind.
Like the guy says, you're crazy.
You saw the operation? You know what to do. You'll deputize for Carey.
He'll blow the whole thing first chance he gets.
Oh, no, he won't. Because you'll stay here with that girl. If we aren't safely back by the time we planned, you kill her.
When do we go?
Tonight.
Find the keys.
What time are they supposed to get back?
1:15. And if not? Now, they're probably moving in right now.
Stop it!
What's the matter, baby? You nervous? Now, don't worry. The Baron won't try anything. He knows we're not kidding.
You're sweating. What's the matter? You scared?
Shut up.
If you feel this way now, how are you going to feel when you have to hold a gun to my head?
Just fine. I'll feel fine. Only it won't come to that because the Baron won't chance it.
Don't be stupid. He knows as well as I do you'll have to kill us both anyway. Helga can't let us live, even if you succeed. He'll give the alarm the first chance he gets.
You shut your mouth or I'll do it for you. 5 to 1. You've got 20 minutes.
They're not coming back. Why didn't you give yourself a chance? Pull out now.
Walk out on $1 million? Not a chance. They'll be back. It better be. Gone wrong.
If it has, you'll gain nothing by killing me now.
Could have been on velvet. All my life on velvet. You and the Barons spoiled all that.
Jim!
Hey, you made it!
Yes, we made it.
Oh, boy, am I glad to see you. I've ever pulled in my life. I wish you'd been
You're kind of fine.
But exactly like
All
the
right,
hell I
all
looked.
right. Now, this
I
is
couldn't
good.
take any chances. They would have killed you.
Owen and I will take the car to Dover.
What train?
By the time you arrive, I'll have fixed a boat to take us across the channel. We'll get moving.
Hold it. What about him? Be a pleasure.
I'm sorry it's got to be this way, Captain.
Quit while you're ahead, Jim. You don't want a murder rap.
Now, you come on, get on with it.
Now, wait a minute. I haven't finished yet. Want to hear a funny story, Captain? The tagline to a 20-year-old joke. Remember how I saved your life? Bringing you in under fire? All that hero bit?
You reminded me often enough.
Well, all during that action, I was warm and safe at the bottom of a shell hole. It was Corporal Moxie that brought you in. You know, the guy who was with us? Only he got killed at the top of the crater. Well, there you were, unconscious. I figured somebody's got to take the credit, so why not me? I always wanted to be a hero, but I never had the guts.
You all right?
I'm fine. Better call the department. Have them get after Helga. You all right?
Yes.
Courage above and beyond the call of duty. Makes a great epitaph for a hero.